What's going on, guys? It's Cal again from KR Sabers. This is episode 5 of the warehouse project. Bit of change of scenery today. We're not in Sutton at the minute. We're not at the warehouse either. We're in Denham in Uxbridge. Some say the Saint-Tropez of England. No one really does say that, but I'm trying to make it interesting, guys. So if you follow me, this is the workshop where the guys have been hard at work constructing what has been a dream of mine for so long, which is to have some Star Wars elements into the warehouse, things that were seen on screen, seen on set, to give more of a Star Wars theme to the warehouse. The guys have been really hard at work, and the workshop's here. Now, this is Peter, and this is Luke, who are just walking out now, checking some things in the van. So in the van right now, if you zoom in there, Jamie, that's some of the floor panels that are gonna be on the Millennium Falcon themed set inside the warehouse in the recreational space. And if you come in here, where all the work's going on, as you can see behind me, guys, the gentlemen are working extremely hard making the chest table seating area and the Millennium Falcon. All of these pieces have been cut by hand and shaped into the general shape that you see on screen. All of these panels are being nailed in now. It's been lovely sanded for the curvature underneath, and there's another piece just behind it, which to complete that sort of semicircle. You can see there's more pieces here as well that have been cut, all in preparation for those to be attached on. You can see how precisely and accurately they've done it. We've also got some of the drawings that are here. So the only way that any of this could really be possible, guys, was obviously to have a talented designer able to draw up the design that we had in mind so that it could be fabricated. So this is Luke from Whitelock Design Limited. Luke's worked on various major projects in the past in the movie industry, designing sets and creating these technical drawings so that these sets can be fabricated. So look, if you just explain to us why these type of drawings are so important and why all of these steps taken beforehand are critical to getting the right outcome in the final design and the construction of everything.
In the real world, like architecture and set design, there's a crossover there. When we're drawing anything for a film, as opposed to architecture, you've got to remember that architecturally, in the real world, things will have to last for a lot longer, and there's regulations for building regulations and things like that. But with set design, it can be a little bit more fantastical and interesting. Yeah. So we always put these set designs together. We do a plan and an elevation of the whole space, gives us an idea of the cost, and then from that point, it's broken down into detail sheets. This detail that you see here is for the blast doors and the imperial panels. The carpenters can go off of my sizes, all of the CNC work can get sent off, and it all comes together. This is used as like a key. So when all the elements come back, the carpenters can sort of like look at it like a puzzle and put it all back together. And you mentioned there was a lot of drawings for this particular design. How many drawings were there in total? 21. So 21 individual drawings. There's probably going to be 25 by the end. And explain also why everything's in feet and inches, despite being on the metric system. Yes, so I actually can't work in metric at all. I've been doing imperial since I started. In the 60s and the 70s in set design, it was always like American designers. Yeah. So they come over and they're obviously working in imperial, and it just stuck really. There's more CNC pieces that you can see that have been done here. The famous sort of Death Star panels. These have all been CNC routed out, and there'll be some opal acrylic put behind them, and they'll be illuminated, painted nicely, and you'll get that lovely look that you see in the original Star Wars movies. Some more panels have been made here, which are gonna go against the wall in the recreational space. They've all been CNC'd, laid over, primed, and painted lovely.
That looks like just a real piece of the Death Star.
Exactly, it's been taken straight off set. Let's hope not anyway.
All right, go, 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 go.
So you've got all these pieces that have been cut. They've also made some clever adjustment pieces, because when they come to install the set design, there might be a little bit of a tolerance that they have to play with. So L&P Construct Scenery cleverly made this adjustment piece. It can be edited slightly if they need to and put into place to tie everything together. Because sometimes things might change a little bit during construction, ever so slightly. This gives them the opportunity to resolve that. Everything's done in kind of like a key format, so you're able to piece everything together in. So you're like the IKEA designer for set design. Yeah, exactly. Everything's flat pack, all these individual, and then all the cut and bead all gets put together. This is the fun part now. When everything starts getting built and put together, then you can come into the workshop and you can start adding little details to things. Yeah. Especially when the paint goes on, that's always a good sign. And then you can put some age on that. Weather it a little bit. Silvering and we'll just nick the edges off of things and make it look a bit battered and bruised. Bit more Star Wars. Yeah. Amazing. Yeah, it's going to look great when it's done. And there's another panel just over here with some nice grille designs on them, some chamfered edges. And there's another piece, which I hope you guys can guess, that was just being sanded a second ago, which is the sort of sitting, sleeping quarters that sit behind the seating of the chest table area. This has been all lovely and sanded. Where it's been CNC'd out, you can see more panels just here with some vents that have been CNC'd. All really exciting stuff. The level of work that these guys do is just unbelievable. So much care and attention going into all these pieces. Really, really pleased. I'm literally like a kid in a candy shop right now. So exciting. And you teach people as well about creating these drawings and create sort of an educational framework for people to learn how to create drawings like these if they ever want to get into the filming industry, right?
If you're into interior design, or if you're into architectural design, or even if you're doing an extension on your house, you can teach yourself a SketchUp, which is a really easy program to learn, and save yourself a hell of a lot of money.
Perfect.
Down the line with architect's fees and all the rest of it.
Absolutely.
Basic shapes and things. And
yeah.
It's really easy to do, but yeah.
Excellent. So guys, if this is something that interests you, I'll leave a link in the description to Luke's Instagram and also his Gumroad, where you can find some of these courses and you can look at his Instagram to see a portfolio of previous work that Luke's done. And you can see some of the epic sets that he's designed, stuff from Guardians of the Galaxy, Sandman, amazing things like that. So be sure to check it out. It might really interest you. So that's today's update, guys. All very exciting. Wanted a bit of change of scenery today. Everything's progressing in the warehouse quite nicely, but I think it was really important that we came to this section because it's always been a dream for me to have something like this. The fact that it's even happening is crazy, which is obviously thanks to you guys, all the support you've given. So hopefully in the future episodes, you'll see all of this being beautifully installed and finished by the guys here at L&P Construct Scenery. And I'll finally have my dream of a small scale Millennium Falcon replica in the warehouse. And any of you guys that come to visit or want to come and see, you can have a sit down on our beautiful seating and see some of the lovely stuff that we create. So, see you in the next episode, guys. Peace. Jamie, you see how like in those coming of age movies where they go on a big journey, like those American films, and they scream road trip. Do you think we should get a shot of us just screaming road trip?
Could do. Yeah.
All right, let's try and see how it goes.
Yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Road trip! Cool, that was so cringy, mate. Make sure you delete that ASAP. Do not put that in the edit.
Yeah.